I am a native. Left for a while and came back. I'm a boomerang. And you always come back around. I am the director of the Center for Entrepreneurship here at St. Louis University. So we are the liaison between the community and the university. So everything that goes on internal, we want to be able to take external and help the region grow from an entrepreneurial perspective. So our new vision is actually reimagining through entrepreneurship. It's reimagining St. Louis, it's reimagining the region, it's reimagining our schools and all of our people. I'm also an adjunct professor. So I'm a senior adjunct professor for entrepreneurship, in which case I teach the advanced business planning class, which is the capstone class for our undergrads. Immediately upon graduating undergrad, I was working for UPS. So Big Brown, however many, 60-something thousand people working in the company. So within the first 3 years of being there, I realized that wasn't my true path. The big business is not for me. I'm more interested in startups and things of that nature, which is also my internship side, was with a startup, Hoop It Up. 3-on-3 basketball, street ball tournaments, and that was kind of like the fire that lit everything, which is sports business, which was technology, which is entrepreneurship, kind of ran all together. So then it turned into, well, if big business isn't going to cut it for me, what would? And so that's where, the next company came around, and it allowed me to leverage my expertise, my network, to be able to create something within a startup environment. In the last 10 years, I've actually started or helped start 7 different businesses. So I've packed a lot of entrepreneurial punch into a decade kind of thing. It's all about prioritizing per se. So my ultimate goal has always been also to balance that with the family life side of things. And since I'm recently married, it's to really balance that side of it out. And that's okay. So it's just picking your battles. I'm a firm believer in karma, and I've always been a firm believer in karma. But I've come to realize it more and more as I've gotten a little older, which is the more I can do for other people, it will come back tenfold. And so it becomes a question of how can you help that? How do you help the next generation? How do you help the next entrepreneur? How do you help just somebody that they will never be able to help you at all? And then it's also not forgetting, there were so many people that helped me get to here. I need to pay that forward. Hence why I'm an adjunct professor here. Hence why I'm helping to oversee the Center for Entrepreneurship. I also feel like I'm blessed that I'm doing it at my alma mater, which is who helped me start. So it comes full circle. We don't even have a definition for entrepreneurship. It's whatever you want coming in. And the goal of what we do is to better understand who you are and bring out what your strengths are. But then your goal as a student is go find the people who complement your strengths, or more precisely, who fit your weaknesses. We get to see what's coming down the pipe and hopefully influence it to the point of not to maneuver it, but to connect them with great people that can help them build on that. We are St. Louis University. We are St. Louis's university. So when you have the name of the city in your title of your college, you better be damn good at what you do. And luckily, we're very good at what we do from an entrepreneurial perspective. But we're also very good as far as a city having all these great entrepreneurs. Not a lot of people know about them just because it's not top of mind per se. So the more that we can keep pushing those to the forefront, the better. Not only for our little university, but St. Louis as a whole and the region as a whole. We have all this talent that we keep growing here in St. Louis, and people are finally realizing we need to keep it here in St. Louis. If we don't retain our talent, we lose the talent, and therefore we'll see the entire city kind of degrading, because it is that entrepreneurial endeavor that will allow us to keep moving forward.